Coffee with Ken. And who do I have? Mr. Hal Werner. Hal,
Hello.
how you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Excellent, excellent. So we want to talk about some Snapchat?
Yeah, they're not doing great.
Stocks in the toilet. Insiders are selling.
It is, but the question is why? Now, we're not stock people, so we're not going to try and talk the stock aspect of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think we could probably note a few things
Right.
that might, give you some ideas, give people some ideas about
Right.
why exactly Snapchat is going down the toilet so quickly. First of all, whenever you do the IPO, people take a more seriously look at what you're doing, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's what a lot of people did. Snapchat had a huge user base, which was kind of like the exciting part about it, right?
Yep.
Huge user base.
Of people that could figure out how to use it.
Yes, of people that could figure out how to use it, which was not everybody.
Yep.
There were some people who actually suggested that Snapchat was sort of intentionally designed hard to use or to make you have to figure it out, that somehow that actually created a community of people who had to train their friends to use it, which they claim sort of helped jumpstart that growth. And not only jumpstart the growth, but create a tighter bond between the person who trained them and the person who was the new user. But let's talk features for a minute, right?
Okay.
So I think one of the things they still probably lead on pretty much is those crazy real-time animation additions, right? Like suddenly
the photo filter.
right, they're filters, but
With the dog ears on the
exactly, like the dog ears, the rabbit ears, weird giant eye faces, and I still think they kind of got it cornered there.
Yeah.
But
Just
there's
FYI, ladies, I don't find them attractive at all. When you put dog ears on you in the nose, I don't like that stuff. It's just FYI.
so remember, ladies, if Ken's on your radar, that's not going to get it done.
Yeah. Well, I'm not on the. I'm married, but I'm not on the radar. But
Right.
still, had I been single, I don't care for them.
Exactly. And he may not be the only one. So something to bear in mind. But aside from that, most of the other features Snapchat has been able to come out with, they've been replicated by Instagram, Facebook, within often a matter of months.
Yeah.
So the community, if the community's not that unique and the features aren't that unique, or they can be replicated quickly, then you start to go, what's the value, right?
All right.
Instagram and Facebook have bigger user bases to start with.
Yeah.
They've got some history. They've got some staying power.
They're easy to use.
They're easy to use. Instagram is crazy easy to use.
Yeah.
You can press two
So here's
buttons.
So here's a scenario. So you have platform. It's hard to use.
Yep.
Not a lot of your friends are on it,
Yep.
or very few. It's got features that can be replicated by pretty much any developer in about a weekend.
Yep.
I don't see the point. I don't see the point.
And like most newer social media platforms, I think a lot of people went to it because it was ad free at first, right? Because most of these
And
social
let's not forget the sexting part of it,
right.
and your mom not being on it.
Right, your mom's not on it, which is why they keep inventing new social networks.
But now the
making
moms are on it. So
now the moms are on it, start to make it less cool.
Yep.
And then of course the part about every one of these social platforms starts ad free because they've got venture capital money and they can just go for a while and be cool
Right.
and do their thing. But eventually they have to start making money, and so they all start putting ads on it, right?
Yeah.
So you've got potentially ads coming into play.
Yep.
If they haven't already, I haven't followed it that closely.
Right. Oh, there's ads, and the flip through the stories.
Yeah.
One thing I will say about that that's kind of cool is the stories. They have these little news stories that are specially designed for Snapchat. So they're very fun. They have a lot of animations. When you scroll down the page, stuff flies in and pops over, and it's very, very youth oriented, I guess. But still, I like it. I mean, I think it's a different reading experience because there's a lot of effort that they put into the stories.
Yeah, I think the stories are interesting, but every time I open Instagram, I've got stories across the top of my feed, right?
Yep.
So you can see stories there too. It's possible Snapchat has some more unique stuff in the stories. Again, I'm not a big user of that platform, but at least the basic functionality has been replicated and is already pretty popular on Instagram.
Yep. All right, I think that about sums it up.
Yeah, it's not rocket science. Once you get outside of that world of venture capital injections and all that stuff, and actually get out into the market where people expect you to make money, stuff gets tougher quick.
Yeah. Sell, sell, sell if you have the stock. All right. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. We'll do it again. See you later.